Look, I've got some advice for one member of the Murdoch family in particular. Back off. Don't kill the golden goose that's made you and many others so rich. Now, I read now in the New York Times that Rupert Murdoch is locked in a secret legal battle against 3 of his children over the future of the Murdoch media empire. And that includes, of course, Fox News. It includes the papers I write for here and Sky News Australia. Now, Rupert Murdoch thinks, correctly, that Fox and Sky and other Murdoch outlets are successful because they offer something hard to find in the media, as you would know, and that is conservative voices. Now, if you destroy that point of difference, if you turn Fox News into another CNN, you're going to destroy it. Turn us into an ABC, you'll destroy Sky News. So Rupert Murdoch wants to make sure that Lachlan Murdoch, who is a conservative as well, and who's really been the boss for 5 years of Fox Corp and News Corp, especially since his father officially retired last year, he wants Lachlan to stay the boss after his father dies. And that means changing the terms of the Murdoch's irrevocable family trust, which gives an equal share to Rupert Murdoch's 4 eldest children, including Lachlan. Well, big surprise, the other 3 don't like that at all. They're going to court to fight this, James especially. So I have a message for James. Your father is right. Keeping Lachlan in the job, stopping you, is in your interest too, which is in fact what Rupert Murdoch has to prove in this case before he gets permission to change this irrevocable deal. Now, if James got control of the company instead, after his father's death, I think this place would go blop. And that's because we already know that James is far to the left, and appointing him would be like appointing a witch to run a science lab. I mean, you just look, James Murdoch has attacked the Murdoch's Fox News, a massive money earner, saying there are views I really disagree with on Fox News. In fact, he resigned from the board, saying it was due to disagreements over certain editorial content published by the company's news outlets and certain other strategic decisions. He's attacked us here for what he calls climate denial, which in truth, as I've explained millions of times, is a healthy skepticism about climate alarmism and climate policies. It's not a denial that the planet's warmed. And he's even had a spokesman say, well, James and his wife are particularly disappointed with the ongoing denial among the news outlets in Australia. Which makes me wonder, it's a bit of a pity, isn't it, that he doesn't come on this show to debate his own extreme climate views, instead of implying that we should be silenced, as I assume he'd do, were he in charge instead. So for me, it's all too ridiculous for words. And when you see the success of Fox and News under Lachlan lately, just the share price alone, it looks even worse than that. And it's not like James Murdoch's own business acumen is even better. Yeah, brilliant, when he's felt obliged to hand back a huge payment he got for being on the board of Tesla. Excessive. Now, I can say all this because I don't care. I mean, James could sack me if he did take over, but he wouldn't need to because I wouldn't be the only one who wouldn't work for him. And I would much prefer retirement. It's a values thing, you know? It's a freedom thing. I don't know if he gets that. Now, I haven't been asked to say this. I haven't even talked to Lachlan for a couple of years. It's just so obvious. You want a conservative alternative to most of the rest of the media. You do. Fox viewers do. Readers of The Australian, for instance, they do. I mean, would you watch Sky News if we were like the ABC, you know, exactly the same as mainstream, you know, The Age and the Sydney Morning Herald, pumping out global warming hysteria, saying yes to The Voice, going with any woke fad? I mean, really? You'd switch off and remove that point of difference, and it's all over for debate and for this business. So what on earth is James fighting for? Is it control over a news organisation he hates and would destroy? Can't imagine other shareholders would like that.